In this video, we will learn about data loss prevention, how we can configure data loss prevention, including their rules and content control list as well. So for that, we have just logged in on the Sophos Central Admin, and on the dashboard, we can see data loss prevention is there inside the settings configuration tab, and we will create a rule with the help of existing content control list, and we'll see how we can prevent for any users who are just trying to send any confidential informations of the company, including like PAN card or bank account number. So even if someone is just trying to send the credit card number, so we can monitor, and we can block those kind of information sharing or those kind of data leakage from our company. So for that, we'll create a rule, and in the rule, click on the create new rule over here. So there are the two type of rule which you can create. First is the new content rule, and second is the new file rule. Basically the difference is that what exactly you are trying inside any files, if you are trying to transfer any certain type of content, like as I told you that if someone is trying to send the credit card number or PAN card number, so this comes inside the content rule. And second is the new file rule. Basically file rule, if you want to block a certain type of file type or certain type of file names from your network to external or to globally or to the cloud as well. So this is the difference between both of rules. First is the content and second is the file rule. So we'll go on the file content rule first. So I click over here. Here I need to specify the content rule name. So this should be meaningful, and it will also, because if it will be meaningful, then you can easily identify the rules and their purpose as well. So here I am going to specify credit card or bank information blocking. And specified here, you can also mention the descriptions, because this is the important part, you cannot miss it. Here if you want to send me email alert, so here you can just put the check, so the alert will be delivered to the end user, to the administrator. And next is conditions. So first we have specified the name, second is the conditions. Here the condition is the where the file contents, and second is the where the destination is. So this is the default selection over here. And exclusion, if you want to exclude this policy to a specific file name or file where the file type is like .pdf or kind of options, so you can just put the check if you want to make an exclusions. But in our case, we are not going to make any exclusion over here. Here is the actions. So basically any kind of DLP, either that is for Sophos or some other product, there are the three options which works. That is, first is the name, second is the conditions, and third is the actions. What actions would be taken through the any DLP products when someone is just trying to send the data and it is matching with the conditions. So the action here, you need to specify the actions, what would be taken when condition matched. So here you can change like allow file transfer. Either you want to allow the users to transfer the file even condition is matching, and allow transfer if user confirms. So we just want to block transfer. So I selected the block transfer. So if condition match, so it will just blocked and user cannot send the data. Next is the rule configuration. in the rule configuration, and here you need to just specify the condition. So condition is, as I told you, we are just going to block the credit card or banking informations. So we need to just select the region, because we are in India region, so selected India. And this is the bank account details. So in the bank account details, you can see what actions are inside the bank account details. This is like credit card number or bank account phrase near sequence of digit. So I need to select this one. Even you can select multiple options, like I just want to also block the PAN card as well. So here we just selected the PAN card option, and now we'll go on the destination. In the destination where user is trying to send, either that is email client, so you can select the email client. Here these are the type of email client. If user is trying to send the data through these all email clients, so it will be blocked accordingly. What actions we have selected. And next is the internet browser. Even if user is just trying to copy or pasting the data on any kind of these browsers, so this will be also prevented through the Sophos DLP. Now third is the instant messaging. User cannot send the data through any kind of instant messaging apps as well. And here is the internet browser. So even we have just selected this all. Voice over IP, if user is just using voice over IP, VoIP, so it will be also blocked. Even if user is just trying to copy the content on any kind of storage, including floppy drive, optical drive, or removable drive as well, so this will be blocked accordingly. Now the exclusion, because we haven't selected any exclusion and we have selected the action block transfer, so we need to just click on the finish, or you can just go through the complete conditions. If you want to add any other conditions, so you can add multiple conditions over here as well. And now we are just going to click the finish. So the rules has been created. So this is the way which you can follow to create the rule. And now in the next video we will see how we can implement this rule to the client machines. Thank you for watching this video.